Youth have planned a march to Parliament on Tuesday, July 23rd to petition the Speaker, Anita Mong, against corruption in the country. Police warns the youth not to attempt to demonstrate because their intentions are not clear. However, under the Constitution of Uganda, people have a right to peaceful demonstration. President Museveni, in his address to the nation, cautioned the youth against involving in demonstrations that may lead to disruption of business. Now, some members of parliament view the argument differently.
Liberty and freedom, they can also simply degenerate into a riot which will infringe on the rights of other citizens. The president was categorically right when he spoke about this.
Right to stop them. They should have given them their one day to come in and actually do what they have to do, and I'm sure it would have been a very peaceful one. But because if we do not listen to them or give them that space to show or to intervene, show their anger, then they'll take it to the ballot papers in 2026, and there nobody can stop them.
Let them come. If they want to meet the speaker, let them come, they meet the speaker, they interact with the speaker, they tell the speaker what they want to say, and they go back. But stopping them and maybe tear gassing them, revenging on them very heavily, is not good for the country at all.
So there is no need to stop them. Instead, to guide them to have a very peaceful demonstration.
Protest is not necessarily a protest against Parliament, because corruption is not only in Parliament. So Parliament, I think, is just to spark off protests, eventually to deal with the real problem affecting Uganda.
Bobolo East County MP Mosila John says the youth have a right to demonstrate.
Situation I support. The issues they may have about corruption, all of us are out. Right? They could have a genuine reason or reasons, and they could have a genuine mind come out to demonstrate. Suppose the goons overtook them. Suppose the lumpens came up to destroy what we saw in Kenya, including even the Uganda House, by the way, getting destroyed.
While legislators Gilbert Olanya, MP Clark South, Betty Ochan and Isaac Otim, Paderi County, say police deployment is what may turn the peaceful protest into a riot.
This kind of demonstrations that turned into riot, they were all caused by the army officers, by the military. They're the one who comes, they start disorganizing people, and automatically people become annoyed, and they start throwing stones.
But if they are peaceful and these people with the guns should be for protection of lives, not for killing people.
Deployment and all this kind of thing is just going to exaggerate the march to turn it into something which was not the cause of it. And I don't think it was actually a political march.
MPs say if the demonstrators come with ill intentions to compare Ugandan Parliament and Kenya Parliament, or even make it political, they do not support it.
So I pray that those demonstrators should not have that same mentality, that they are coming to cause destruction onto the Parliament of Uganda. And the moment they have that mentality of coming to destroy the Parliament of Uganda, that is where they may get it very rough. And as members of Parliament, we don't buy that idea.
Which happened in Kenya is totally different from the protest which was going to take place in Uganda. Actually, it's not a protest, it's a march. One is, the one in Kenya, for example, it was mainly due to the fact that the leaders did not listen to their people for the finance bill. But in Uganda, the march which was going to take place tomorrow is in line with actually the government program.
Parliament resumes business Tuesday from recess, and some MPs think the sittings might get disrupted by the march, while others say business might go on as usual.
But I want to advise Parliament again, a clarion call. We would avoid, and we can avoid, confrontations. Why can't we push the recess 1 week later until the situation cools down, until we hear from the youth?
No problem at all. Parliament can resume tomorrow normally because there's no problem at all, and there's nothing to fear.
I'm Nafka Farida and Gloria Gwitabinji at Parliament.